Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me check everything out. Make sure we got everything going before we get this thing started. Let's make sure we got everything going, everything going. Let's make sure you can hear. All right, we good there. Hey, this your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. Where's here, right here? We're talking about Ray's Corner Live, coming to you live all the way from here. We're going to continue. Listen, if you are a kingdom-driven entrepreneur, this is for you. If you're an entrepreneur, this is for you. But especially if you're a kingdom-driven entrepreneur, because we want to make sure you're positioning for financial abundance. Let's get this thing going. Welcome to Ray's Corner Live, coming to you live all the way from here. Where it's here. This is your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. Hey, what's going on, my people? What's going on, my people? We're going to get right with this thing. Of course, I want you to hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscription button. Do everything that you need to do to make sure everybody's on board with this. Hey, good morning to all my kingdom-driven entrepreneurs. We once again want to talk about positioning for financial abundance this morning. We're going to be talking about your money management team. Your money management team. Your team is so important. Your team, listen, I understand we need to get that bag. We need to get that bag. And a lot of times going after that bag, right? And we make that money, but we're not in position, right? We're not in position to sustain, to grow, and we're doing everything on our own. I found out personally, because I have tried to get some partners on board with me. I found out in some sense that trying to hire another entrepreneur sometimes could be very challenging, especially if they have their own business that they're working on themselves. So you might want to, when you start building your team, build your team based on people's skill sets, right? And people who want to follow your vision. So let's get right with it this morning. We're going to be talking about your money management team. One of the greatest benefits being an entrepreneur is that you don't have to do this business alone. You don't have to do this thing alone. You listen, I understand. When I first started, I'm telling you, I was doing everything. I didn't trust people could do certain things or bring people on board. They wasn't committed. But you still don't have to do everything alone. Not only do you have God, the ultimate CEO, on your side, standing with you and for you, but God, watch this, God also uses people to join with you to carry out your kingdom-driven endeavors in business. Right now, you patiently, you done went through people. One of the things I had to make sure, I cannot hold somebody based on somebody else's past, what they did to me in business. I'm gonna say that again. I can't hold somebody accountable for what somebody else did to me in business. Now, do I learn from those things? Yes. Do I, do I put certain steps in place? Sure, I do. But you never know what you get until you get what you get. See, instead of attempting to do everything yourself, you can have a team of people working with you to help you bring about the vision of your business. See, this includes the financial aspects of your business as well. Because remember, everything we're talking about kingdom finances, right? We're talking about kingdom-driven entrepreneurs, right? We're talking about positioning yourself for financial abundance. We're talking about how to make money in your business. We're talking about how to spend money in your business. We're talking about how to manage money in your business. We're talking about creating overflow in your business. And now we're talking about your money management team to manage your finances, right? Because that's what this is all about. Unless you are an accountant or have a financial consulting company, the best use of your time is working on your business. I'm just trying to tell you because I was all over the place. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, but I'm not working and building the business. I wasn't focusing on my product or service development. I wasn't focusing on my marketing and sales. And well, I wasn't focusing on other revenue generating activities because I was doing all this other stuff. The stuff you need to run your business. But my focus, your focus as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, is on service development, business development, marketing, sales, and other revenue things. See, the money management part of your business can be handled by your team of experts. So here's a list of who to include on your money management team. I know you guys got all this, but I'm going to still hit you with this stuff because the simplicity of business, right? I don't care how you look at this thing. At some point, you're going to have to run your business like a business. The first thing you talk about assistant, be it virtual or whatever, assistant. What does assistant do? Handles the administrative tasks of your business. This person does not have to have a finance accounting degree, but can help with filing financial documents, keeping a calendar of when expenses are to be paid, sending out bills, etc., etc., etc. See, so a few things to look for when hiring an assistant. Competency to do the work required, excellent communication, organizational skills, and ability to follow directions. I'm going to say that again. Competency to do the work. They must be competent to be able to do the work required. Excellent communication and organizational skills, and the ability to follow directions. A lot of times, that's why I say it's hard when you bring in another entrepreneur because they have their own concept, their own way of thinking that they should run, how business should be run, but not understanding that is your business. So I take suggestions, I take ideas, but at the bottom line is I would like for the people that work for me to give me an opportunity to make a decision about my business or about your business. Next, bookkeeper. It's very simple, simplistic stuff, but how many of us are not doing this, right? Very simplistic stuff. Maintains complete and accurate books, including the initial setup of your books and ongoing data entry of daily financial transactions. Other responsibilities may include paying bills to vendors, processing payroll, preparing invoices, mailing out statements, collections of unpaid invoices, and working with your accountant. So you got these job descriptions. You make sure these are your job descriptions so people know fully what they do. Do you just bring people on and just assume? I'm telling you, I brought people on and just assume because of their expertise they knew what to do. But by me not giving them the direction, they made their decisions based on how they would do things. So I need to make sure they have a description. So a few things to look for when hiring a bookkeeper: experience with and ability to work with accounting, financial software, basic bookkeeping skills or certification, a thorough understanding of your business, or the ability to learn it fairly quickly, a focus on continuing education. I'm going to say this last part, which is very important. That a thorough understanding of your business or the ability to learn it fairly quickly, a focus on continuing education. One of the things I understand, if people are not participating in your business, if people are not participating in the service that you're providing, how can they articulate what you do, right? So a lot of times we get people and they don't participate in the stuff you do, or they're not doing the things in their business that you're teaching other people to do. It's very important that you understand that. Let's talk about the accountant. Handles accounting functions that a bookkeeper may not have the skill set to do. For example, preparing financial statements, calculating sales and payroll taxes, and keeping a schedule of when you should be paying your business taxes. And remember, we talked about that before, putting aside savings for business taxes, right? So this team member also ensures that you meet tax requirements and should assist you with tax planning. Wow. Which one do I want here? I had to get my tea in there. So a few things to look for when hiring an accountant: college degree, in accounting or comparable accounting experience. So you might not need that degree, but if they've been an accountant for 10, 15 years, you got the experience, you can verify what they've been doing, hey, that's cool. Participate in continuing education, because what's so important about that is tax laws change. So continuing education, ability and willingness to stay abreast of law changes, what I get ready to say, got to hit it myself. Experience working with small business owners, ability to legally reduce your tax liability, and trustworthiness. Let's talk about one more. Let's talk about the CFO or finance consultant. CFO or finance consultant brings strategy and a second pair of eyes to your business and keeps your business growth and goals as a top priority. A lot of times y'all ask a person, if I'm standing in front of, do you believe I can see your ears and you can't? And of course they'll say, yeah, that means I can see things that you can't see about yourself. That CFO will see things that sometimes I have just blind spot. You might have blind spots in certain areas, and they get to see that blind spot and open up our eyes that we continue to keep our growth and keep our goals a priority. The CFO provides you with financial information and insight needed for you to make important decisions with the goal of protecting your cash, protecting your profitability, and minimizing financial risks. This executive team member assists in forecasting and planning for growth and increased revenue profitability. Depending on the specific needs of your business, other responsibilities include developing a budget process for your business analyzing the financial reports provided by your accounting, and interpreting the numbers in a way that makes sense to you, and developing dashboards of important metrics and key performance indicators. So here's a few things to look for when hiring a CFO or finance consultant. Several years of experience in business finance, a proven track record of getting results, a strategic and forward-thinking person with sound business and financial accolades, excellent leadership skills, accounting and financial skills, great communication and presentation skills, generally care and concern for you and your business. That is what I'm talking about, your money management team. And what we're going to talk about tomorrow when we're dealing with this, we're going to talk about tips for hiring your money management team. Tips for hiring. See, these are just really simplistic stuff that I'm teaching, but I promise you the basics is what a lot of entrepreneurs are missing, because a lot of times your main focus is to get that. You're working for the money and not having the money work for you. So we're leaving out these basic things. I left out all these basic things, right? And even in hiring people, I thought a person would be a good fit, but they weren't a good fit. So I'm going to stay on these basics. I'm going to continue to talk to my kingdom-driven entrepreneurs, positioning yourself for financial abundance. We're going to talk about your money management team. And the last thing we're going to talk about is financial management in 1 hour per week. But we're going to finish up on your money management team for right now. And look, this your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. Where's here right chair, and we're talking about Ray's Corner Live, coming to you live all the way from here right. Where's here right chair, and we're going to thank you guys. Remember, share, like, all that good stuff, right? Let me see something. I did, and I need to tell you, I can't see comments, right? I can't see comments unless if you're on other platforms, unless you allow StreamYard to show me your comments. So we're gonna get out of here today. Hey, this your guy, right? This is Ray's Corner Live, coming to you live all the way from here. Where it's here, right here. Hey, like we always say here at Ray's Corner Live, God loves you and I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And just want to let you know, Silk Financial Network is our sponsor.